Now, next up, oh boy, I don't know how I feel about this. First off, I don't think I realized that Zack Snyder was doing the new Aquaman movie. Because, look at that suit. It's just like Zack Snyder did it himself. Now, I joke, but James Wan recently took to social media, so did Jason Momoa, and revealed the new Aquaman suit for Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Why did you have to mess with perfection? Like, the gold and the green is literally perfect. Now, as much as I love Aquaman, and I've read some of the newer stuff, like New 52 onward, I don't think I actually ever realized that during the 80s he had a blue suit, and everyone's coming out of the woodwork going, oh yeah, I've always known that Aquaman had a blue suit in the comics at one point. I'm just like, just stop. Even I can admit I didn't know this was a thing. That being said, I don't like it, but I will wait to see how it plays out in the movie. Yeah. Like, as much as I don't like the Night Monkey suit in Spider-Man Far From Home, it's at least explained in the narrative of why he's wearing it as opposed to a Spider-Man suit, even if it is really, really flimsy logic of, oh, he's in a different suit. That clearly isn't Spider-Man, even though he moves and has the exact same power set as Spider-Man. Like, come on now. You just want to sell more toys. Okay. Like, they clearly just want to sell more toys, but whatever. Yeah. I'm more actually surprised because this is going to be a weird detail to be hung up on. I thought Momoa was going to be more blonde for this movie. I thought he teased that he was going to have more blonde this time around. Like, his normal long flowing hair, but more blonde this time. So he's closer to, like, the Justice League animated series, in which case, if we get that type of Aquaman out of Momoa, like Savage King Arthur, dude, yes. Here's the thing. Looking at it, I don't, it's kind of growing on me. It's still the color, though. You really nailed it with the orange and green. But the pattern and the overall layout of the suit, I think I could get used to. It's how it's used in the movie. I kind of am tempted to do a mock-up of what would this suit and its detailing look like with the Aquaman colors. Like, have the gold on top and the green on bottom. Because texture-wise, it might actually work better. Because the texture looks not too bad, but again, we'll see how it plays in the movie, whether this is like a scene or if this is the suit that he's wearing for the majority of the movie. Now, they did say he will still have his gold and green suit in this movie. This is a secondary suit, a stealth suit for certain missions. I'm going, so toy sales. That's what this is. That's what it always comes down to. Josh, I'm sure you're going to be more positive about this than me because I'm always negative Nelly, but what do you think?
I don't mind it. Sure, why not? I think, to me, if anything, this confirms that to me that they're going to kind of try to rehab the lost kingdom of the trench, which, you know, it'd be really cool if you went to the trench and lost a hand. It'd be so amazing.
I think the chances are getting better and better, man. I think the chances are getting better and better.
If they go to the trench and he's, like, quote-unquote, supposed to be stealthy, this is Arthur Curry we're talking about, bro. Like, there's nothing stealthy about this man.
He literally goes into battle surfing on a parademon and screaming in delight. My man!
He literally, like, when they were like, hey, like, we need water to open this artifact, he's like, I could have just peed on it. Like, this is the man. We're like, all right, dude, you're gonna stealth your way into the Lost Kingdom, and we're gonna save, you know, all these people, blah 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 blah, and nothing bad's gonna happen. No, like, get out of here. I don't mind the suit. That's fine. Like, you know, I'm kind of waiting to see how it's gonna be used in the movie to really have any judgment. I don't mind it. I'm fine. I don't think this is the final thing. I don't think that's his final hair. I think I wouldn't reveal the blonde hair right off the bat either, especially with DC fandom right around the corner.
Oh, good call. Good call.
I got the good calls, my man.
But also, the blonde hair to me at least makes sense because I appreciate that his hair is kind of gross and stringy in that picture because if you're underwater, that's going to happen.
No way, really? But yeah, no, I don't mind the suit. It's fine. I agree. It's mostly just for toy sales, but you can't really like fight them on it because it's a comic book movie. So
yeah,
I don't even really know how much. Well, no, I'll take that back. I was going to say I don't know how much toy sales actually factor in anymore, but like
I was kind of wondering the same thing because like I don't feel like I see as many toys nowadays in stores like Walmart and Target. Like I still see them, but like when we were kids, I felt like there was more of that. Like that, I felt like was almost more of a financial success for studios than the actual movies themselves. Hence why Power Rangers was a thing for so long. Whether you watched it or not, you still bought the toys. But yeah, I'll be very curious to see stealth Aquaman because this version of Aquaman is not stealth. I'm just picturing like a Leroy Jenkins moment of like Mera, Volko, and someone else is like got this plan. Just like, all right, here's what we need to do, and then Aquaman just comes in. All right, thumbs up, let's do this. All right, my man. Just runs in full gusto with it, just trying to just like running full speed ahead. But
I mean, like, this is the same guy in the first Aquaman movie. They were like, him and Mera are like, how are we gonna get through all these creatures to get down to the bottom of the trench? And Arthur's like, I don't know, we could just dive in there and hope for the best. Like, yeah, like, come on, man. I don't know how stealthy he's gonna be.
Which the whole Mera thing is its own separate situation here of people rightly so. They're like, the suit's okay, but why are we still sticking with Mera? And we don't want to get into all that here, but I'm like, yeah, I think Warner Brothers is really underestimating this whole fan backlash to Amber Heard thing. Like, I don't think it's going to go over well. I'm not saying the movie will drastically suffer because she's still in it. However, I do believe people when they say they're not going to see this movie in theaters because of her. I know a lot of times people talk big and then they'll still end up seeing the movie anyway. This is one of those times that I could see people and their fervent love of Johnny Depp going, nope, I will not see this. And rightly so. If he doesn't have a job, she doesn't have a job until the whole situation gets worked out, in my mind. Like, we don't know the full story. If one of them has to sit on the bench, then both of them has to sit on the bench and time out until we get this thing figured out.
But like at this point, if they're waiting to physically voice those opinions until the movie's out, she's already gotten paid. So it's not like that really affects a whole lot.
True.